5 weeks come and gone already. And we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Five DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He was brought down.
Call it 3 yards on the pickup. They're short by just as many now as it brings up 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
19, AC. 19, tight. 65, Mustang 19. Go.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles.
Out of the gun, Daniels. His first throw is an interception. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. He fires out wide, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check. Right there, right there.
Now a give running right. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. Panther 60. Panther 60. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Ready, ready.
They give it to him again. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Ready. 79. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down near the opposition's 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Here we go, set. Craft all 80. 18, tight end. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Daniels on first down. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. It looks like he got it to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Handoff on second and short. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
At the 16-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
On first down, here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11.
To throw again on second down. Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. 60 Warrior 70. Go.
Third and short, Daniels. On the move, headed right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
The Commanders going field goal here. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 from the 32. The field. Off to the races, middle of the field. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now lead by 10. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11.
Will Reichert is the kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19. Cut 19. Check, 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 check. Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
19 Tiger, 19 tight, Buffalo 7 Pirates, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Second down and 10, Daniels. Go right side, and Dobbs has it. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good for a Commander's first down.
19, 18.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Red, Panthers, 18, Dragon 60. Ready, ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington first down. Markers are reset. Here we go with the 44.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
First and 10.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Here's the handoff. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Play action, McCarthy. Finds his fullback. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Gain 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Give now to the running back. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Vikings holding the lead at U.S. Bank Stadium. They've got first down here from the 36. Setting him on the dime. And he'll ball his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets it forward to show about a yard out of that. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
That one's caught by Jefferson. He'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
79.
Hand off now from the gun. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It's a gain of 21
Good
yards.
offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Bronco switch. Check. Hurt.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. It closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd.
Offense to the line fast. Off play action. It's McCarthy. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, Brock, we don't see this often, but love it whenever we do. The fullback, the target on that one, and he ends up with 6.
You're absolutely right, Kate. You don't see fullbacks utilize that much, but man, when you do have a weapon like that, it stretches the defense so thin. Big time touchdown. Yes, by a fullback.
Commanders 3. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Ready? Go!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming for the shotgun. Throwing now, Daniels. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Vikings take over first
And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
First and 10 from the 32. Right up the gut. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
And 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Hawk 7. Hawk 7. Go.
Plowing up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Cougar 19. Watch the back on this play. Watch the back on this play. 60 Eagles. 60.
He'll try and kick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready, set.
All set now. First and 10.
18 Carter. Ready.
Hand off to the back. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Reichard on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again.
Vikings 28. Commanders 3. Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Ready, set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's got Jalen Lane. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
And gain 11 on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here we go, set. Let go.
Daniels now on first down. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Washington.
Rig.
They'll run here on first down. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. And goes to the hurry up here.
27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Daniels now. Running right side by McLaurin. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the third. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Design bootleg here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
At the 60. At the 60.
Right play, straight ahead. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Under 10. Under 10. Rush in. Rush in.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. It's a nickel look from the Commanders. 3rd down.
19, Tiger, 19, Viking, 18.
Back-to-back carries here. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long. McCarthy to throw it. Caught on the comeback route. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
First down, they'll run. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
39-yard line.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Vikings hold both a football and a solid lead as they try to close this one out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Gets it to his fullback. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Here's the give. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
At the 60. Cowboy 80. Bring it.
There's a dive up the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
70 Lion. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Now here he goes on the boot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
Got to forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on second and goal.
Ready? Hawk 70. Viking 18.
They give it to him up the middle. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18.
Brought down at the 18-yard
He got maybe a yard there, so a long third goal coming up.
It's now
Well, you get a little bit
and
closer,
goal.
but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Ready, ready.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Take over.
Here we go, right up the gut. Oh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send him backwards on third and goal.
A 5-yard loss.
You know, that's so hard
It's
for me, Kate.
fourth and
That's the
goal.
type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on fourth down. Will Reichert headed out. This one from an even 40 yards out.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready, ready.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Come on, come on. Hit. 90 Lion, 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Lion.
Tight end in motion left. Out of the gun, Daniels. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
A gain of 19
They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We've set it downs from the 37. Throwing on first down, Daniels. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And that is a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Kicker on for
Now
the
they'll
point
see if they
after.
can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game.
31. Commanders 17.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team.
onside kick.
Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
What point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Alert! Go!
Going ground here. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis.
34-yard line.
Vikings close to picking up their 5th win. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. He was good on his first attempt and his second from a little over 45 here. Reichert connects there. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
70 range, 70 range. Panther 6, cut 19, cut 19. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Catch made underneath by the back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Completed over the middle. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Washington first down. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready up.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 10.
34. Commanders 24.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Vikings bring in the onside kick. That should just about do it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
Ready. 70 Lions. 72.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
19, Tiger.
They're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. The rookie from Georgia has it.
Washington. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Let's go now.
Daniels. As the open man downfield. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
18 Cardinal. Panther 11. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Warriors 70. 60 Mavericks. Ready?
On first down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
7 Pirates. Cowboy 80.
Daniels on first down. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 18. Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here he goes, one final shot. Connects with the open man downfield. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So it's a win for the Vikings. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.